Alright, so hey guys, so today what I'm going to be doing is showing you how to download, install, and use Trucksbooks, at least to the best of my ability anyway. For anyone that doesn't actually know what Trucksbooks is, it's pretty much just like, it's a program that allows you to like join companies, log jobs, and a few other bits and pieces as well, but I'll go through that as we go along. Before we actually get into the whole install thing, I want you to first off make sure you have a legit copy of Euro Truck, so from the Steam store. As far as I know, you cannot do this with a cracked version of Euro Truck. And personally, I don't condone using illegal versions of games. So first off, really, just make sure that you've launched your game because it has to make your game directories and all that kind of stuff. Otherwise, this won't work. I've already done that, so I don't have to do it in the video just to save a bit of time. So then what you want to do is you want to come to trucksbooks.eu. I'll try and leave a link in the description. If not, just to type that in or even Google search it. So when you get here, you want to first off register. So yeah, once you get to this page, you should actually have like a little icon here. Mine isn't loading for me, but once just click submit, and then what it'll want you to do is put in your Steam username and password. I'm not going to do that because I've already done that. When you've done that, I believe it'll ask you for like your email and all that kind of stuff. Just fill that all in. So yeah, then once you've done that, just come up to the login. If it doesn't already automatically log in, just log in. I'm going to log into what I usually use. So once you've logged yourself in, what you want to do is come over here to where it says Trucksbooks client. Some of the stuff that's here, there'll be more added in once you get like logged in and all that kind of stuff. So first off, download it. Wait for it to download, and then once that's downloaded, just drag it onto your desktop. That's how I usually do it anyway. And then click on it. You also need a WinRAR as well, obviously, to open it. You can use 7-zip as well. I think that's what I used originally, but I went and got WinRAR. So what I usually do is I just drag it to my desktop. You can pretty much drag it wherever you want. It doesn't really matter. You're probably going to end up deleting the setup tool. Anyways, so just double click on it on the setup tool again. That should open up. Give it administrative rights, and then just select your language. For me, it's obviously going to be English. Click OK. Now, this is where it can be a little bit tricky because, so pretty much what you have to do here is you have to browse where your game is located. So if you click Browse EST, you may be able to find it. For me, usually if you go to, I think it's Documents, it usually works, but I have mine installed somewhere completely different. So if you can't find it, just open up Steam and then go and look for your Euro Truck Simulator 2. Right click on that, then head to Properties. Once Properties is opened, open up, click the third tab, which is Local Files, and then if you click on Browse Local Files, it'll give you this. So then from here, where you want to go is to your bin folder, and then you pretty much pick any one of the two. Now you could pick Windows underscore x64, but I usually go x60 or x86 rather. Now what you want to do is come up here and then just kind of copy all this. And then once you've copied that, you want to go back to your setup thing, and then just so it'll be your setup thing, but when you click on it, it'll be your file explorer. So you just want to go in here, and then just delete all that, and then paste what you copied. And then once you paste it, it'll bring you back to this folder, and then you're just going to click on Euro Trucks 2, and that should be pretty much you. So this is just complete up to yourself. Will you install this? Now for me, I'm going to install. I have a folder for like programs and stuff like that, so that'll be where I'll be installing mine. So BD, and then it is programs for me, and then click OK. You can always install this at the standard location. For me, it's on my SSD, and I don't want to clog up my SSD with stuff. So yeah, we're not going to do that. So once you've figured out where you want to save it, just click Next, or install, I should say. You can completely change the name of the folder. It's completely up to you. I just click Next. I just leave that all standard. Leave both of these ticked because you do need these for it to actually work. I click Next again, then click Install. Wait for it to install. It's usually quite quick. So once that is done, you have the option to restart your computer. But you don't necessarily have to. I'm just going to click No for now. It's pretty much as soon as you're done with the install, you should actually restart your computer though, but I'm not for the sake of the video. And then just click Finish. Now, it shouldn't really open itself, but if you can pretty much just press your Windows key and search for it, so that's the way I would do it normally. So click Trucksbooks Client, let it open, and then you just sign in again with with whatever email and password you used. So I'm going to do that. So this is it now, fully installed. So what you want to do, just to make sure it's installed, is click Run ETS2, and it should open up the game. So let me just run that. Click run on that, and then it should open up. And then I'm just going to skip through all of that, and then I'm just going to back out again. So get rid of that, and then click yes. Okay. So next off, what you want to do is you want to set up multiplayer. So you're going to want to come to settings first. So this is your path for your Euro Truck. Now I don't have the multiplayer currently installed, but it's pretty much the same thing. You just browse the location, figure out where it is. It should be easy to find. If you can't find it, just do a quick Google search, and it shouldn't be too hard to do. Another option you have is to run the program on startup. I usually always do. You don't have to complete up yourself. Just make sure whenever you're planning logging jobs, you just always click run ETS from here. It gives less chance of it not logging. I have ran the game previously before where I would open this and then run ETS from Steam, or just by going here and typing in ETS2 or whatever. But that's completely up to yourself. So you have a couple of options here in your settings too that you could change. So you can pretty much set up yourself with like a little warning sound. So when you exceed like a certain speed limit. So when it comes to like when it comes to logging kilometers for companies, most companies prefer you do it in non-race miles or non-race kilometers. I know the non-race kilometers is under 100 kilometers. I'm not sure what that is in miles an hour, but I'll have it up on the screen. And then above that is always your race kilometers. So what I usually do is I try and keep away from 90. So what I do is I put it at 91. So I put it 1k higher than what I actually want my limit to be, because if you hit 90, it's going to start beeping when you're trying to hold 90, say with your cruise control or whatever. So I put that as 91. And then you can pretty much change the warning sound to whatever you want. If you want to preview, you can press this little button. And pretty much that'll keep beeping and beeping when you hit this speed. You can also change the volume somewhere. Oh, actually, it turns out you can save the volume. As well, if you want to use this for Euro Truck Simulator, it's the exact same way as what we said with ETS2. If you don't know where your location is, again, just do the same of. Obviously, install America Truck Simulator first. I don't have it installed because I don't really play that often. Right click, go to your files and all that kind of stuff, and then copy and paste. So I am currently not in a company, so we're going to kind of go through the whole website itself. So bring yourself back to your website. I'm going to full screen just to make it a little bit easier. Obviously, make sure you're logged in, like I said. Now, when it comes to finding companies, what you want to do is you want to go to company list. Now, there's actually two things you can do here. You can either go to company list, look for company here, or you could search. So I'm just going to search, just say Ireland, just simply because I'm from Ireland myself. Enter that, and then you could just join one of these. You could it's up to you. You could join one of these, or if you have a link to a company, you could join that. Another option you have is to come here and create your own company, which is something I'm going to do because I need to make a new company anyway. So all you need to do, put in your company name. So I'm just going to put in Viking Logistics. It might not even let me save that, but then you can just add in your avatar. So for me, I'm going to go with the old one that we used to use. So it is, I forget sometimes where half of my stuff is installed here, but external files, it's GFX, then it's Viking, and then where even is it, this one? We'll just use this one for now. And then you can put in like your company description, you can put in your rules or whatever. For temporary, I'm just going to put in I'll probably change this eventually, but official company of the Viking. And you can also, like I said, you can put in your own company and stuff. You can actually add a little image as well. So if you click this here, I'll put an image. I can't really fully remember, but I believe you have to do, I think it's a link from like outside of it, but I'm not too sure. But yeah, you can do all that kind of stuff. Yeah, like I said, just put in rules and stuff like that here, and then just click create. And this worked for me because obviously the old company was obviously shut down. Now you'll know there's a lot more stuff here. Like you've got, I'm going to start from the main page. So when you come to the main page, when you're in a company, that's pretty much just come up with like all the jobs that's been logged for the day. So just say, for example, I did two jobs and somebody else did 4 or 5 jobs. It would all come up here. You can see all the like the kilometers, I think I think it shows you how many kilometers you've done. Oh, well, I'll show you first off. So where this little number symbol is, this will be their number for the day. So we'll say if they're first for the day, second for the most amount of kilometers, that'll come up there. Then the name will come here. Then the distance will come up here, and then this will tell you here how many jobs they've done that day. The actions, I don't fully remember what that is, but yeah. So above here you've got like your personal overview, and then you've got company overview. So obviously you've got finished deliveries. For me, I've got 235. It'll always be different. Obviously for you, this will be 0 at the minute. Then you've got your distance. Then you've got your company overview as well, which is obviously all 0 for me right now because I've only just made the company and I've not logged anything yet. And you can also click through to if you want it just to show the ATS ones or ATS. Same for the company as well. But yeah, I don't really look at that anyway because I don't really play American Truck Simulator, like I said. Here you've got the logbook, so this is personal logbooks rather. So yeah, like I said, it's the exact same thing. It'll say where you started from, where you went to, what cargo you took, and I don't really remember what the actions say as well. I've completely forgotten. Actually, I'll save it here. So pretty much this is obviously from my previous company. So yeah, so like I said, from will be where you started. Two is obviously where you went to, your cargo will be whatever your cargo is, and actions comes up with your details. So pretty much your details will give you full details of the job. So it'll give you stuff like we already stated, where you started, where you went to, what you've carried, weight, what company you went from, what company you went to, plan distance, whatever driven distance you did. So see here how you see how I've got like plan distance as 530 km, but I end up doing 574. That usually means that you've either what would have happened there would have been I would have crashed and I would have pressed the F7 button to take me to another garage or whatever. Offences is just any speeding offences you use. Profit, well, actually I accidentally skipped that there, but yeah, profit is just the money you make. XP obviously how much damage you've made. Time remaining, time taken. This is all in-game stuff. It tells you what truck you've got, fuel consumption, whether you refuel, how much that refuel cost would have been, max speed, and these are your times of your blog. So you have server time and you also have local time. So the server time is actually an hour ahead because of where the servers are based. I don't actually remember where exactly they're based. Put on the screen, I'll find out. And then local time is your time. So yeah. Then you've got the company profile, which is pretty much going to be will show up here will be all the people that will be in the company, and then you have the company manager, so you have I believe it's like owner, manager, representative, and then employees. Everyone except for the employees will show up here, and then everybody then in the company will come up here. Then you've got company rules, like I said, we don't have that set yet, but that'll just be like whatever you set that to, and then this will be like the total. This will be the information for the company in total. So you've got like your total distances for both ETS and ATS, and then you can also check your real miles, which is your non-race miles, and then your race miles as well. Like I said, most companies just stick to real miles. So if you are thinking of making a company, just bear that in mind. So yeah, then you have your own wall. So this is kind of like your homepage on Facebook. So you can pretty much say, oh, we're doing a convoy tonight at 8 p.m. or whatever you feel like doing, or you could be like, oh, welcoming all the new members that may be in your company or whatever. Then you've got your employees, which currently it's just me. You've got a load of information. So you've got a load of like all your applications up here. So you have your name, the current status in game, any messages you've left. I'm not sure what the actions. I can't fully remember in that one. I believe this. I can't really fully remember what this is. I think it's the limits of how much you can actually do. And then you've got this. They pretty much just tells you how many completed jobs we've done, any failed, any inactive people, I think as well. And then you've got like the same for your truck. And here we'll actually list all your employees. So pretty much you'll have the name. The numbers here, by the way, are just who joined first, second, third, fourth, and so on. And like I said, you've got the name, which also shows the flag of wherever they're from, which shows on anyone's name anyway, anything. Day of joining, then their name again. Then you've got your position. So for me, obviously I'm down as owner, and then status is just okay, and then you can check your logbook and all that kind of stuff. So after that, you have dispatch. Now, dispatch is where you can check like all deliveries, and you can even add deliveries. Now I think when you add these deliveries, it is a completely custom delivery. So just say you actually did a job, but it didn't log. I think this is where you come then to relog that. I've never used it. I've never actually thought to use it up until now. So next up, you've got your management tab. So you've got internal statistics, which just tells you all the different statistics for the company. Then you've got, sorry, I clicked the wrong thing there. You've got log overview, which is another, it's pretty much the same thing. Then you've also got your settings. So this will be the settings for the company. So you can come back here, you can add in a tag. So I'm actually going to change that to, I'm going to put that as BLI. Actually, let me put all in capitals here just to make it stand out a bit more. Oh, if I'd spell it right, that would help. VLI, country Ireland, you save that. And then just say, for example, you want to come back, change your logo, you just choose your file, click upload. Profile data will be where you would add in like a website or Discord, TeamSpeak, whatever. Add in your rules, all that kind of stuff. You've also got global settings, which is like minimum required distance. I don't do that on my companies, I just leave whatever. Then you've also got settings for ATS2, minimum distance required for that. And then same for ATS as well. Then you've got your general settings, which is like just where you put all your rules. You want to do your rules here just so it comes up as rules then on the profile. Discord webhooks, so pretty much this allows you to have a log of any jobs in a Discord. So say for example, if you make a company specific Discord, I don't have a company specific Discord, but if that's the case, you can add them and then obviously click save. Just remember too, when you're doing all this stuff, just click save after as well. So next off we have the map. So this is like a live map. Now you have to have premium for this. I do. Premium isn't expensive in this anyway. We'll come down to that eventually. This pretty much will just allow you to see where everyone is. Let me see now. If you go view player list and click my name, it should move it up there. But yeah, you can see that this is where I'm at the current minute. So yeah, after that, you can also click 2 for different games as well. I don't have ATS, so I can't really show much of that. Now here you have your company statistics. So you've got, well, not just company statistics, but other stuff. You can do like countries. You can check who's the highest country at the minute, which is currently France. You can go and have a look at companies, which is currently, well, Sao Geraldo. If you want, you can actually change this to going off a country. So, say for example, if I want to see what company is the most KM in Ireland or every haulage, or just say for example, if I want to go check the UK, United Kingdom, Alpha haulage, you can scroll down, check. If your company's not up here, like, and they have not put in a lot of kilometers, you can also just scroll down and say, just say for example, we'll pick this one, right? Rush Trucking to 57th in the UK, 2.4 thousand km. You can also check players. So these are players within the world, and you can also do the same as what we were saying before with the countries for the company statistics. So say for example Ireland, this guy is the most km in Ireland. And then you can also do within company. Now, obviously there's nothing here right now because there's been no entries within my company because I obviously haven't entered anything. There's nobody else in my company, so pretty much this will just show you. This is kind of like who's done the most kilometers in your company, who's done the least. So pretty much it'll list as first, second, third, fourth, and so on and so forth. And it'll also show you a picture of their profile, and it will show you how much they've done all in. So then you also have a convoys page. So pretty much you can make you can either come and check see what all convoys is going on. So just say for example, we'll have a look at. Let me see if I can find one that's in the UK just really quickly. Let's try. Doesn't seem to be any. We'll just go for this Friday night public convoy. So what you can do is you can come up here, click participate, join the convoy. All these convoys will have like some sort of description. So yeah, and then it'll tell you to the game and all that kind of stuff. So if we go back to convoys, we can also create our own one. So if you go create convoy, you can add a name, you can call whatever you want. You can either make it public or private. It's completely up to yourself. If you have it public, it'll come up on that page I just showed you. Private, I don't think it'll come up. The only way people can click participate on it is if they get the link. Then you come here, you can add your date, which is done in the UK format. So it's the day, month, then the year. Time, which is 24-hour time. Add in your description, like we said. Already said visibility, set it to public if you want people to be able to see it. Then you can select your game, like I said, and then you can also select what server you want to do it on. Now we usually do eSIM2, but it's completely up to you. You might want to do US Pro Mods one or whatever, and then you can add an image if you want. You know, it could be a picture of a truck or whatever. You pretty much up to yourself, and then just click create. I'm not going to click create because of the fact of I don't want to make one currently at the minute. Yeah, like I said, you still have the company list if you want to join another company. You have a user list, which is all the different people in the world. You can search them. So just say, for example, I want to search. I'm going to search my own name really quick. So there's my name. You can click on it. You can find that person. You can check their stats if you want to. For whatever reason you'd want to do that, you can if you want. You've also got their forum, which just has like a load of like topics. People will come in and do stuff like recruitment. So they'll come in and they'll be like, oh, start a new company, anybody interested in joining, or whatever. They might put their convoys in or something. And then you've got premium. Now I already have premium. So premium is 149. Well, this is in euros, obviously. I'll try and remember to convert it to pounds and dollars as well for remember. So yeah, 149 for a month, 10.99 for a year, which me personally I think is pretty decent. I bought it for the year. Well, originally bought it for the month just to test it out, see if it was something I actually wanted. But I ended up going for the year. So pretty much what premium does is it'll let you use live maps. It will. I'm trying to do this off my head and not read through it, but if you're a streamer, it'll also give you files to add like job details, so where the job's come from, where the job's going to, money, that kind of stuff, and you can actually kind of customize that yourself. You also have to have premium as well. I forgot to mention this, but you have to have premium as well to make custom convoys, I'm pretty sure. It also just, to be honest, it just supports the developers as well, help them keep servers and stuff running. It'll also remove ads from the website as well. If you're getting ads and stuff, you can pretty much pay with anything, Visa, MasterCard, PayPal, all that kind of stuff. And then you've just got the wiki, which is just about Trucksbook, which pretty much will tell you pretty much everything you've seen in this video. There may be some stuff in this here that might help, so may as well go have a look. It shows you like the history of Trucksbooks as well, like how it used to look like. Look at the old pictures, like it looks so much different. But so yeah, that's pretty much it. Just remember to always, when you're planning on logging jobs and stuff like that, just, like I said, just run it from here. It just makes things a lot more easier. I'm going to close this down and I'm going to now open it back up again. I just remembered something as well. I forgot to show you as well on the thing. Because I am now in the company will come up here. So if I click company, it should show information. I think this will be like all your statistics. I think. It should actually show the people that's in your company, but I believe it doesn't show you anything here unless it's other people, not yourself. You've got your dispatcher and all here too. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I said, your logbook and then dispatcher, your settings, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, that's going to be in this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I want to try and do more videos like this, kind of showing how to do things. I'm going to try and do a how to install TMP. That's why I don't have it installed yet. I'm probably going to try and do a Pro Mods one as well at some point. And then I'm going to do other stuff in relation to sim race. Like I want to do how to get into sim race and all. But yeah, comment any other like ideas you could have in that kind of perspective of, you know, doing more like sim related stuff or whatever. And yeah, I'll just try and get on them. Yeah, thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and hopefully we'll see you next time.